What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Fam, I am waiting on my guest, Brian Jones, who was accosted by Las Vegas CPS. They try to take the brother kids away from him. Let me explain something to y'all, fam. There has been a whole lot of misconception and just straight out lies about the black man in regards to his relationship with his children. For a long time, they were black man ain't present, black man ain't this, black man the absentee father, he this, he that, he that. Even Oprah Winfrey participated in a lot of that. You got to ask yourself, fam, who does these statistics? When they start talking about this statistic, that, fam, understand that it's propaganda. If you don't know that by now, something is wrong with you. Ain't no damn way in the world that we at the bottom in every category of every damn thing. That is a lie. Common sense would tell you something is wrong with that. To my point, Oprah Winfrey is now backpedaling with her assessment of the black man. Oprah Winfrey is now, through her research that she's doing and talking to experts, and she's now on board with the truth that black men are actually the most present out of all groups of men with their children. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. Shame on you. Shame on you for not liking it. I know some of y'all just love anything and any bad news about black folks. It just makes your day. Some of you out there, some of you out there that would start with C, rhyme with moon. Some of y'all out there too. Y'all just as bad. You coconuts. Some of you watching me right now can't wait to go back and report. Waiting on me to slip up. Waiting on me to say something. Waiting on me to be inconsistent about something. So you can go back and tell your little 3 followers, yeah, see what I mean? I told you. I told you. Look at him. Why y'all listening to him? Listen to me and be the night person. You be the night subscriber. Come listen to me. See, so we got to watch it, fam, because all skin folk ain't kin folk. Anytime you get people on these platforms and their whole hustle is to down black folks, because you got some of them out there, think about it. It's some of them out there, they look like you, they look like me, they skin darker than mine, some of them. But their whole hustle is to talk down about black people. Every day they try to find somebody black to attack. Every single day. And the worst ones are the men. That's right, I said it. The worst one are the men, which lets you know you're dealing with fuck boys. That's right. Straight up fuck boy, got to be. What other man is that preoccupied with talking about his own and constantly degrading his own on a daily basis? Looking for the bad in everything black, all day, every day. That's all they do. And they got damn fools who follow them. Ain't that many of them, but you know, it's enough of them to make a clan. But my point, fam, is that we in here. We in here. Black men. Fatherhood is the best hood. We in here. Yeah, we in here. I'll salute any man out there that's handling this business because it's going to take the men. It's going to take men to raise these boys to become men. Not these dudes out here cross-dressing. Not these dudes out here who just sit around all day long trying to find another black man to attack. All day. That's their whole content. That's all they do. Is talk down about the black man. Oh, and then the rest of them talk down about black women. And then the rest of them talk down about black people in general. That's all. They ain't got nothing good. They got nothing good to say. So yeah, they're easy to spot, fam. Here's another way you can spot them very easily. Anytime your criticism of your community outweigh your contribution to your community, you're a coon. I know some of y'all never thought about it like that until it hit you. You looked at yourself, you said, damn, I am a coon. Yeah, take it, man. Take it. It's all right. We already know the truth. Anyway, fam, CPS. Let's address CPS. CPS from state to state, city to city is a joke. I'm talking about a Corey Holcomb joke. You know those type of jokes that come with the frequency of every like 20 to 30 seconds? Those type of jokes. That's what CPS is. CPS really should change its name from Child Protective Services to Child Endangerment Services, because they constantly put children in dangerous situations and leave them in dangerous situations oftentimes. Make it make sense, fam, when you have a couple riding through Tennessee. In this case, it was Manchester, Tennessee. Bianca Claiborne and Deontay Williams, they were on Interstate I-10, or I-24, heading to a funeral in Chicago. The kids were asleep in the back of the car when Tennessee Highway Patrol pulled them over for dark tint. And they say because they were traveling in the left lane while not actively passing. I didn't even know that was a damn law. Traveling in the left lane without actively passing. That's obviously, I guess, apparently a law in Tennessee. So, according to the citation dated February 17th, this couple was detained and the husband was arrested. Deontay was arrested. They arrested him and they allowed the mother to follow them to the station so that she could bond dude out. But it was a ruse. By the time they get to the station, good, it had bought the police officers some time to get a warrant to detain the children, to take the children away. And they took the children away because they say that the children were in a dangerous situation because they found that Mr. Williams also had 5 grams of marijuana. So for all of you holy rollers, all of you perfect people, 5 grams of marijuana is a misdemeanor in Tennessee. That's a misdemeanor. So why in the hell did you take those kids away when their mother, they could have went with their mother? Why would you take those kids away from their parents unless you have ill intentions? I know damn well they always talk about how overcrowded CPS is, how understaffed they are. Why would they want 5 extra kids when they can just let them go with their mother who hadn't done anything wrong, or at least hadn't even been accused of doing anything wrong? But they took the kids and they held those kids for over a month. Luckily, the parents lawyered up and they were able to get their kids back, but they kept those kids for over a month. Now, some people might say, well, you know, that's just how it goes, but no. And what could happen to them in a month? A whole lot. A lot go on in those foster care homes. A whole lot. A whole lot go on when your kids are in the custody of CPS. There are a lot of predators who work for CPS. A lot of predators work for CPS. Child predators work for CPS all over this country. There are a lot of child predators who run foster care homes. Not all. Shots out, salute to the good ones. Dr. Candace Matthews, salute to the good ones. But there are a lot of foster care parents who actually get into the program so that they can have access at the babies. So why would they want to put those kids in that situation? Unless perhaps they had some ulterior motives. Ain't no way that they could have thought that putting those kids in the custody of CPS was the best thing for them. No way possible. Those low down, dirty scoundrels should all be arrested. Hold on, I'm trying to get Brian in here. He's saying he's here, but I don't see him. Let's see. Click. All right. Like he's trying to get in. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Be patient, fam. Tighten up, tighten up. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all have any experience with CPS. And I'd like to speak to a former CPS worker. I know if y'all work for CPS, you can't really say too much. But if you're a former CPS worker, I want to talk to you. If you are a former hospital worker, if you worked in the medical field, I need to talk to you. I know you can't speak on it if you currently work there, unless you're ready to blow the whistle, which means that, you know, if you blow that whistle, career over, because they will punish you if you're good. If you're looking out for the people, they're going to punish you. Now, if you don't mind doing a little killing, overlooking a little killing, giving people the wrong prescription and having them to have adverse effects to their bodies and their brains, hey, fam, yo, you good. But if you for the people, these evil institutions that are considered the bedrock of this country, oh, fam, they coming to get you. If everything is rosy, if your life is too comfortable and you don't have any anxiety, you ain't for the people. If you ain't got to watch your back, you ain't for the people. You ain't. If it's too easy, you ain't for the people. It's a fight daily, fam. When you for the people, it's a daily fight. It ain't. Now I ain't saying that you can't live your life and have some fun, you know, and smile and laugh and, you know, enjoy the company of the people that you care about. But you got to learn to compartmentalize the BS, because it's a daily fight. Still waiting on Brian to join the live. He says that he has access. Let's see. There he is. There he is. Hold on, I'm gonna bring him in just a moment, fam. Let me just grab this picture. I want to show you this beautiful little baby here. Let's see. Okay, got that over here. Let's see. Do this. Fam, now y'all make sure y'all let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay. Brian. You got
Brian, Scotty? Scotty?
Scotty. Brian,
Yeah,
Scotty.
Brian that AKA. Brian is that AKA on Facebook.
I got you. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, so Scotty P. I got you. Okay.
Right.
So hey, first of all, my condolences, man.
Thank you, bro.
I know that was a tough one, bro. I know that was a tough one. And
right.
To have to go through something like that. I hear people say it all the time. The loss of a child is the worst experience you'll ever have in life.
Right.
You know, I lost my mother, and I thought that was something. You know, that was big. And so what that did to me, bro, that almost took me out. So I can't even imagine losing a child. And that's something that you experienced. And as you're experiencing this and you're grieving, you got these people from CPS decide that, you know what, he ain't facing enough grief. Let's go get the rest of his kids. Let's take the rest of his kids from him. Can you take us back, walk us through how your baby died in the first place, how your daughter died, and then at what point does CPS step in?
Well, about 2 weeks ago, my wife woke me up saying the baby wasn't breathing. So naturally, I put my cape on and start trying to give her CPR, thinking it wasn't thinking we could work it out. That wasn't the case. So consequently, ambulance finally came. It's another issue with 911. It took 20 minutes to get somebody on the phone just to even hear that there was an emergency situation. So they finally came, but by then it was really too late. I'm not no medical technician or professional, so I don't know nothing about just general CPR, not the defibrillators and all that. I don't know nothing about all that. So they pronounced her deceased at that moment, right? And the very next day, CPS was in my home trying to remove my other children. So no, they wasn't in my home. I take that back. She called me and asked me where I was at, and I said I'm at my business, which is where I'm at right now.
Right. See, and what kind of store is that?
Oh, this you look.
That's the babies over there. What is? I can't. It's hard for me to see.
It's a salon. It's a hair salon.
Got you. Okay.
But right now we're having a little thing for the baby. Right? We the repass.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. So the very next day, the CPS came. She called me and asked me where I was at, and she asked me where I was at. I said I'm at my business, and she pulled up and said she wanted to take the kids to get some kind of screening or whatever. I said, all right, let's go. Because I know how they work, so let's go. And then she said, I asked her if she's going to take my children after that. And she said, yes. So at that point, I asked her to leave my business and that I wasn't complying with nothing. She attempted to call 911. Hey. I'm doing something. Just calm down. So she said that she wanted to, do the screening, whatever. I told her no. I know when she told me that she was gonna take my children, I said no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I said, matter of fact, you can get out. You trespassing at this point. I said, you got a double whammy. Not only am I a black man, but I'm also a black business owner. Someone who pays taxes in the city of Las Vegas, and I'm not at the level where you can just buffalo and bully me for my children. I'm past that level, right? So she called the police. Police came, and he's trying to serve me a fictitious warrant. He's trying to make me go for what's supposed to be a warrant. But I know all warrants, they got a seal on them. They got a judge signature with regular ink, not a photocopy signature or electronic signature. Like, I ain't honoring that. And I was prepared to protect my babies and take it to any lengths that I needed to. Because like I told him, I'm from the streets. I'm just a businessman now, but respect breeds respect. And you ain't going to disrespect me, whether you're the police or whoever, because I'm not going to disrespect you. So the officer understood that. And he told the lady, this is a civil matter, and you're going to have to take him to court. So that happened. And then the very next day, she brought a black police with her. And I told him, I said, she brought a black police with her to try to do the same thing. And I said, well, we already had this conversation yesterday. We waiting on court. And I also told him, I said, oh, they sent the brother in here to try to talk the brother down, but I'm not going for it. We ain't on the same team. So I'm not, you can't talk me into nothing. I'm a grown man, 50 some years old, and you 34, and I'm not going to let you convince me to let this Ofe take my babies. So they left, and then we went to court. And I had an overwhelming amount of support when I went to court. My parents were there, 79 years old, mom, 84-year-old dad. And I had a host of friends and family there. So the judge said he's gonna put him in my custody. But check the twist out though. See, I knew it was gonna be a twist. Today, I'm at work at the salon. The house called me and say the people came again and they let them in. And they confiscated my babies today. This was a couple hours ago. Well, they were still there when I pulled up. So now they drove off, and I'm following them, and I follow them all the way to wherever they live. It's called Child Haven. So I followed them all the way there. And then she called the police again and said that she feel threatened. And I told him, I said, I'm not threatening you, but these my babies, so I don't know what kind of response you think you're going to get. I told her, I said, I'm the Nat Turner type Negro. I'm not finna just let you just do what you want to do, even with the police, and say what you want to say. I'm not stepping fetch it. I'm not going to just go for whatever you're telling me. And so right now we were trying to, because they like want them. They want the grandmother to keep the children in her home. And check this out. They brought me because when I was in court, I volunteered to take a drug test, right? And so the paper that they gave me related to the drug test today said I had, now peep this. It didn't say I had cocaine, methamphetamine, and heroin, none of them. It said I had benzo, whatever, some deem in my system. Yeah. And it just said remnants of that. What the hell is that? And I told them, I said, first of all, Negroes, we don't really do the meth. We don't really do all the other crazy. We from the crack generation. So if you found something in my system, that's what it would have been. But I don't indulge in drugs. As a matter of fact, I speak at AA and NA meetings throughout the city. That's my passion, along with this beauty salon. So that's the nail in the coffin, so to speak, for today from where we at. So now we got to wait till Tuesday to go back to court. And so I'm finna be lawyered up and all that, because I'm not legally abreast of family court law. I don't know about that stuff. So I'm gonna outfit myself with some people who know something about that, and then we're gonna go in there and they're gonna give me my babies back. So that's where we're at right now. So that's where we're at.
So before you came on, I was talking to the audience, and I was telling them about how these people at CPS, they really don't care about these children like they act like they do.
Right.
The children are pawns. To them, they like to flex their muscles and say, look, we can take your kids when we want to. Your kids ain't yours. We own them. We can take them when
Right.
we feel like it. And we'll lie. We'll produce a fake warrant. We'll do anything we want to. We'll flex because we got the authority. And if you got a problem with it, we'll put the police on you. So
Right.
they're all in the same gang, and they don't care nothing about those kids. Because I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say, I know for damn sure that your children are not being loved wherever they got them at by whoever is with them like they would be loved inside your house and in your care. I know that
Right.
for a fact, and they know it, but they don't care
Absolutely.
about your children. They got a lot of predators at CPS that work at CPS. And
Right.
got a lot of abusive people who work at these CPS offices. And this is why you need to get them babies out of there ASAP, get an emergency injunction, whatever you got to do to get them out away from there, because they got monsters who work for CPS.
I know. I realized that.
Over there doing with them kids, man.
I realized that, and I told that lady, I said, I'm not no. It ain't safe to be playing with me. And I said, and I'm not threatening you. I'm just letting you know that them is my babies. And white woman, ain't nobody gonna take care of my babies like I am. You can act like you are interested in their well-being, but that's all bull, because I just seen on the news today where they just raised the foster parent pay 25%. They get like $880 and $980, depending on the age of the child. So that's all I'm looking at. I'm looking at the numbers. My kids don't need, look, let me show you something. This, look. That's their name. Look, that's their name right there. That's their name. That's their name. Key, because it's Kiara and Josie. That's their name right there.
Key Joes.
Key Joes. So you tell me what in that says I don't care about my babies. Come on now, and look, it's look, people outside. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No, they flexing on you, Scotty, man. They flexing because they can do it, and they was trying to prove a point. When you stood
Right.
up like you did, when you stood up like you did it was at that moment they said, we know for a fact whatever laws we gotta break, whatever we gotta do to get them baby, we gonna get them no matter what he say. We gonna get them.
That's what happened.
So you got to be careful with dealing with them, and I know you hot, but you got to be careful because they ain't that smart, but they got the system with them. They back by the system, and they get to make mistakes and still keep and still stick around. You don't.
Right.
You don't.
See, look.
You don't get.
Look. I ain't mean to cut you. I ain't mean to cut you off. Look. Do it. Ain't no. And mine's supposed to be right there. Mine's supposed to be right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. This is not. Life is not. It ain't where it's supposed to be right now, Willie. It ain't, man.
Yeah.
It ain't supposed. They supposed to be here with me celebrating the life of their little sister.
So
you know what I'm talking about?
Y'all put her to rest today?
Yesterday.
You put her
yesterday.
Okay.
And I figured we might as well have a little old shindig at my at the salon, because this is the best place for us to do it at. We ain't got to rent out nowhere. We got 2,200 square feet, and
what's her name? What's her name?
Her name. See, my name is Scotty, right? So since it was a girl,
oh hell, oh,
I had to squeeze it in there. See, look.
You are wrong.
What does it say? It's hard for me. It's hard for me to see it. I couldn't see it.
You see it?
Trina Scott Dollar.
There you go. There you go. That's it. Cause I'm George Scott Dollar.
Man,
You know.
your last name is Dollar.
That's right.
Man, boy, you know, man, do you know what my rap name would have been if my last name was Dollar? Well, it's still Willie Dito, huh?
Right. Hey, yeah, I was telling people how I grew up on the Ghetto Boys. You know, reading. You know, I used to make them read them Nikes back in the day, man.
That's right.
You know, but
make these
and this the mama right here, Willie.
Hey, mama.
Hello.
Hey, sorry for your loss.
You say sorry for your loss.
Oh, thank you.
But you got a soldier over here riding for you though.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Once she see that name Dollar, I can't beat her off with a stick. She ain't left 9 years. She won't go nowhere.
Yeah.
and keep popping them out.
Yeah.
But I want to say this, Willie. The night that my baby, the following day from when my baby had passed, and I had texted your platform or your inbox, and you responded. And tears just, it ain't no soft dude, but tears well up in my eyes because I was at home by myself because they had went to go visit other family members, the kids and the mother and the wife, and tears well up in my eyes because I was all alone, just like I was in the cell. I was all alone, and you listened and you heard me. That's why I said thank you for listening. At that moment, man, it meant a whole lot, man. Like at that moment, I felt like I wasn't by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my household depend on me to make it happen for them. So I don't have nobody to lean on or to call when times get tough. I just got to get out there and get to it. And you came through just with the response. And then I started thinking, oh, maybe that's somebody that hacked Willie Page. And that was amazing, brother. And I know your spirit, and I know just by listening to you, you know, kind of how your heart beat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the little man needs somebody to help him along, you know, and when you responded, that meant a whole lot. You have no idea. That got me through the night, to be honest, because I was at home by myself. And I had you. If you ain't never gave nobody no hope, that night you gave me some hope. Yeah. And I intend to fight this thing, man, tooth and nail, man. And like I told them police today, I'm with the Nat Turner effect. I'm not. You just, you know, because the same shit you got, Officer Nim, is the same shit I got. Like we all men, and we all got our, you know, you ain't got nothing I ain't got.
Well, you know, just don't say nothing that's going, you know, because they listening, they always watching, they listening, but don't. Right. I know you hot, but you gotta be smarter than them. They really dumb, but you right. They really dumb. They really dumb because they do a lot of dumb shit. But,
right. But right. No, I ain't gonna say that. I get on. I ain't gonna say nothing that's going.
I know you hot. But you know what I'm saying. Just keep in mind anything you say can and will be used against you.
Right.
And they're very petty. They're very petty. They're watching you right now, and now you know they can do a lot of little underhanded, really low down, dirty things to make it harder. You think it's bad now, they can make it even worse. So just let your lawyers handle the business. Let your lawyer, let them talk to your lawyer from here out.
Right. Okay. Okay.
The lawyer's gonna look out. They know what to do, and you know they gonna keep it 100. You just step back, man, and then you just direct your lawyers and let them know what you want, and step out the way. I know it's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be hard, but you got to do it because at the end of the day, you want a W. You don't want to just be emotional. At no point you want the W at the end of the day, and you're gonna get the W. They look forward they like it when you start talking reckless or you get out of line. They like that if you swing on them. They like that because
Right.
at the end of the day, if you make a move on them and they can prove it's you, ain't no way you're gonna win.
Right. I know. I understand that. I know you got to, fight it a certain way. I know that. Like I'm not unintelligent enough where I'm gonna be wrestling with the police or ducking around no building. I ain't gonna do all that. I'm gonna let the money that I make get in this Jewish lawyer's pocket and get at them that way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna say this about the lawyers now, and I know we might be getting a little off topic, but it's still in the same vein. So, the most important thing ain't what the color of the lawyer is. What's the most important when you hire a lawyer? The most important thing in terms of a lawyer,
is he good?
It's a lot of good lawyers, but they're not gonna get anything done for you. So,
right.
Just being good ain't gonna be enough. It's not about who your lawyer knows, it's about who knows your lawyer. So you got to get lawyers that are connected. So when your lawyer walk in that space, man, half the battle is already won because he went.
Right, I agree.
He went to school with the judge and the prosecutor, or they camp out together. They got a retreat that they go to every year. They went to law school together. They
right.
Some up. So it's about and it's about who knows your lawyer.
Right.
Get those type depending on what type of case you're fighting. You got to get a lawyer specific to that particular category.
Right. Exactly.
Who everybody knows already and who has a respected resume.
Right. I understand.
That's the guy you want.
I understand. And I intend to do just that.
Because let me tell you this. There's a whole lot of most of the black men are doing time right now are doing time. They doing time
because they had a dump truck. They had a dump truck.
Yeah, but most of them that are doing time had white lawyers.
Well, yeah,
even the kingpins who spent $500,000, who spent $1 million to stay out of prison, who doing 30 years, 50 years, 60 years, they had white lawyers. Most of them had white lawyers. Now we give the white lawyer credit when the white lawyers when they're good enough to get us off the hook. But what about all the ones who didn't get us off the hook? So you got to go with the lawyer who's not just good, but who is familiar with the landscape and where the people in that landscape who take up that space is familiar with him or her.
Right. I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm fairly astute, so I kind of know how to navigate in certain areas, especially. But this family law, this ain't criminal law, so I would have to get somebody with a family law legal mind, and I intend to do just that.
Yeah. That lawyer would know everything. And also, I got a good friend of mine out there. I'm not gonna tell his name because then they start looking at him. But I'm gonna reach out to him. He totally connected. In fact, I got a couple of good friends in Vegas who's totally connected. Both of them are in different industries, but they're totally connected. I'm gonna reach out to them, and I'm gonna see if they can help you also.
Okay, that would be great. I'll give you my number, but the business is 1201 East Stewart. That's where the business is at. But I'll give you that information if you want me to.
Shoot it to my Instagram.
And I don't know if I got an Instagram. Is that you?
Well, that's what a message that I got from you. That's what it came.
Okay. I'm still.
You message me like you've been messaging me, and
okay. All right, and then they didn't pull the Pope. Look, they didn't tow her up. She just. I mean, for her to lose a child, and then I have to, and And then they want to do background checks, fingerprint checks, or everybody who they say, okay, well, you can place the children over here, over there. Okay, everything you asked me to do, I done that. And you can, I mean, there really is no image of a drug addict, right? Because anybody could be a drug addict, but that's not, I mean, like I told a woman, this ain't, come on, this ain't that. I work every day for my family. I work every day. Listen, I ain't got that kind of time to be getting high. I don't have that kind of.
But she already know that she probably get high. She look,
right.
They don't care about people that get high, man. Most of the people that's working in the courthouse get high.
Right.
That work in the courthouse drink a lot. They alcoholics, so they don't.
Right.
Most of the police officers are alcoholics. They don't care about all that stuff, man. What they care about is convictions. What they care about is controlling black bodies. That's what they care about. And that's why they got you, because that's why they went and got your kids, because the last thing that they would ever respect is an honorary black man. Oh no, man. Oh no, you can't do that. So I ain't saying you can't do it, but you with them in their mind, you can't do that. So when you do that, you got to be ready for them, and you got to bring them everything that they're looking for.
Right.
And then you got to spank them good enough. You got to spank them good enough to where they get to a point where, like, God damn, why did we mess with this Negro? We should have we should have just let that one make it. We should have you got to handle them like that. And don't ease up on them. You got to make sure you also hit them with the lawsuit. Smash the gas on them. File a lawsuit. Smash the gas on them. You got to let them know you're serious. If you about that life for real.
Right.
Because they expect all this right here. That don't mean nothing to them, because they got the biggest gang in America. They got all the muscle. They ain't worried about none of this. They ain't worried about none of this. They got they got all that covered.
Hold on, man. I'm on the phone, brother. Don't you see me on the phone? You finna get kicked out the salon. It's always a drunk uncle around. But anyway, yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but they're not worried about none of that, man. And they don't care about your kids. And it ain't about the children's safety. This is about control.
Right.
Nothing else. This is about control.
Right.
I appreciate you coming on, man, and sharing your story. And I'm gonna keep everybody updated on it. You keep me updated, and we're gonna see you through this, bro.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I knew it was the reason why I always like the Ghetto Boys. Still face, I said, what up? And yeah, man. Hey, listen, you come to Las Vegas, don't even bring your money. You ain't gonna need it. Because you got a friend in me. I'm talking about, I know you might have a little bit, I don't know, here, there, I don't know. I'm saying if you come here, you ain't gonna need it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
My man.
Peace and blessings. Let me show you one more time.
Yeah, that's a nice style. That's a big style too, man. Yeah, y'all.
You got it? Okay.
You get money over there.
Okay, Willie. I sure appreciate you, brother. Much love, man, and respect forever.
Absolutely, man. In a minute.
All right, brother. Thank you.